everyone, guess what? Today we are in Melbourne, more precisely in Australia, and today we will show you how to rent a car. How much it's gonna cost, what are the requirements, what are the documents to show and to provide to the rental car in order to succeed and just rent your car in Australia. What you're waiting for? Are you ready? Let's go. I will take you with me. So guys, as you can see, I've been actually renting a Toyota Echo, as you can see just right here, and we will discover exactly what are all the requirements once again and what else you need to just rent this car. It's a small teeny tiny car, as you can see. All right, I'm paying 150 Australian dollars per week. Here everything is paid per week. All right, either the wages, either all the payments. All right, I'm packing because I'm going. All right, I'm leaving Australia, and basically what else you need in order to be able to rent this car. Basically you need a Australian driver license. All right, then what else you need? You need a bond of $300. It varies, like it's sometimes 300, sometimes 400. It depends, and it depends by the car. It depends also, it can be more. Yeah, for the teeny tiny cars usually it's between 300 to 400. This one they asked me 300, in the previous one 400. All right, that they will be retaining from your bank account. All right, and for example I have the Commonwealth Bank. I'm here in Australia for 1 year. I have been with the working holiday visa. All right, I was actually working as a Uber Eats. I was not interested since the beginning to don't do any kind of farm jobs or other kind of hospitality jobs, because I was not interested. I just wanted to make a 1 year experience over here to see what's going on and how things and stuff are working. I didn't like it that much, so that's why I'm leaving. Yeah. Plus basically what else you will need actually to provide is the bond. All right, plus the Commonwealth IBAN details. All right, because they will be deducting from your Australian bank accounts all the payments. Can be NAB, can be Commonwealth Bank, can be whatever is the Australian bank that is Australian. They don't accept Revolut. All right, not this company at least. The previous one was accepting it because they were charging all the amounts from Revolut directly, but this company instead, they just wanted Australian bank account. I used to have the Italian driver license. I've been going to the Vic roads. I will do another video separately how to convert your European driver license. It depends if you are in the list, guys, because they have a list of countries that they can just convert just by paying an amount of money. All right, and from your European I'm saying European because I'm European, but I don't know the other countries. And yeah, basically what actually you can do is just go to the Vic roads, which is the motorization, and then you're gonna pay an amount. It depends by how many years you want to convert your driver license. Can be 3 years, 5 years, it depends, it's up to you. Of course the prices are changing, and yeah, actually you don't need any translation here in Victoria state. I don't know in other states because every kind of regulations and rules change by state to state. All right, so yeah, they will need actually just Australian driver license, Australian bank account, the bond, and make sure exactly to have at least $150. And if you will get fined, they will take 10 extra dollars because of managing the fines that they are receiving, and for the nomination they will nominate you as the driver at the time, at that day. So yeah, be careful guys, because over here in Australia are raining fines. They will be shooting with the AI video cams that they have over here. They have cameras literally everywhere, in every side of the corner. People are people are always talking about China being full of camera records, but no, also here. I mean, China, yes, but also here they are not joking. Plus, at least China is not charging so much for a fine, and here it's one of the heaviest and pricey and super expensive fines that I've been actually facing all around the world. All right. So while in Italy, for example, they charge you 40 euros for a fine, which is 80 Australian dollars or $50 USD. Over here, they can charge you even $600 fine, which is 345 euros. Let's say 360 USD dollars. All right, just for a fine. Just for a fine. All right. In that case, it's because I was driving with my phone switched off because it was out of battery. Okay, that was actually connected to the cable. All right, and they said that because the phone was resting, turned with the display off on my lap, I was deserving to get that fine. And so on, so many others fines. What about parkings? What about speed? What about everything? There are many cameras recording you with AI. So whenever you are just facing your face down, they will notice and they will shoot you. And later on, like in 3-4 weeks, you will be receiving the fine. So be careful on that as well. But talking back to the car, make sure guys, whenever you're gonna get the car, to double check all the scratches. All right, scratches over here, damages, possible damages. Here it is. This one, it has been caused because of an accident that of course was not my fault, because I got bumped on the backside. This one was already like that from the beginning. Make sure to take pictures in front of the rental agent, all right, because he will be sending you all his pictures time-stamped, and you will be taking pictures as well, because for any kind of issue, at least you do have your own pictures to match and compare with him. All right. Plus over here the sun is super heavy. As you can see, there are spots everywhere. All right. Especially in December when it's summertime, guys. Literally the color of the cars are melting, and they literally are, there are spots everywhere. This car is very old. It's a 2001 car, or 2001 or 2005, but more or less it has already 20 years, all right, more or less, or even more. And yeah, it's automatic change, as you can see just right here. The change is automatic, all right. The radio doesn't have the Bluetooth, and that's why I have here the speaker. When the police eventually gonna be stopping you up, I never been stopped by the police, but yeah, you do have these documentations to show and to provide to the police officer. All right. Then what else you do have? You do have this kind of device, all right, which is actually the device that whenever you're gonna be passing through a toll of the highway, The device will be connecting with the sensor of the toll, and they will be sending you the amount to pay. All right. Be careful because the driver has not the insurance, okay, even though you pay per week and you pay the full price and this and that. Only the car has the insurance. You guys, as a driver, you don't have, guys and girls, you don't have actually any protection. So make sure to have your own insurance, all right, because literally you will not be protected. As I told you earlier, I got heavily bumped, like crashed on the backside while I was rolling in the highway. There was another truck full of water in front of me that was actually hitting the brake, because here there is something strange, or people are rolling so fast or rolling so slow, and they roll so slow and fast all the time in the highway. So the truck was suddenly breaking up. I was having enough space because I always give some distance between the vehicle in front of me and the other one, me. So I broke on time, and who didn't broke on time was the lady on my back that actually crashed. I did the jerk movement like that on the steering wheel. Thanks God, nothing really happened. Nothing serious happened because many people unfortunately died in the streets of Victoria State. Either the delivery drivers, either random people, common people. Here, really, the sense of security while driving in the streets, it's very, very bad, because I've been seeing so many accidents literally everywhere. People they don't have patience, and they are always super in a rush all the time. And even though life here is very slow, but somehow the life is like go to work, go back home, go to the mall, and play and repeat, basically. And by the time that they are doing all of these things, they are always rushing, or some of them really, they are going so slow. By the way, the amount of velocity that you have not to go over is until 100 kilometers per hour in the highway. You cannot over that kind of, you cannot reach the limit, because if you go over, you're gonna have the fine, of course. This car as well is projected to go until 100, otherwise 101, and it will be shaking like Shakira, unfortunately. And which is really insane for us Europeans, because in Europe you can roll until 120 or even a little bit more. In US it's until 110, as far as I remember when I did the Route 66. So yeah, basically, make sure always to be able to respect the rules, and even though they are super exaggerated, guys, they are super exaggerated because they are just hungry for money. And I've been receiving a rain of fines, like many others. I've been able to appeal, and they got cancelled. But also, what about the parkings as well? There are always the officers ready over there around the corner, hiding for you to just go, and then out of sudden they will be jumping and just double checking everything. Some of the parkings as well, they have sensors, by the way. Not these ones, but in the CBD, in the heart of the city center, they have. And they even have sensors in the parking in order for them to be detecting the plate number of the car, and eventually to just send you the fine. in order to collect money. They got a millionaire, all right, because Finance Victoria really truly rely on how much money they can do just by finding people randomly, even though the security in the streets once again are not secure here in Australia, I mean in here in Victoria. Yeah, many regulations, they differ from state to state, all right. But yeah, be careful always, because again, whenever you are renting this car, you are not protected, even though it's not your fault, even though it was the other fault of the other lady that was crashing on me. They have actually a TAC, which is a authority that actually it's a transport authority Victoria or some stuff like that, commission, that actually is managed by the government. And whenever you're gonna have any problem while having an accident and you will need to go to the hospital and be checked, you will need to have, first of all, a approval, a police report, and then eventually you can just go. You have to anticipate the money, all right? Even though it was not your fault, you have to anticipate the money, and then this money of the medical visits, if they will detect that the doctor was actually writing that really something, the injury was really serious, then they will be able to refund you maybe between 70 to 100% of the expenses that you have been facing. Otherwise, they will not refund you, or they will be refunding you like a 30-50%. All right? Even though this was not a fault, it was not my fault. It was the girl that crashed on me on the backside. Thanks God, really nothing really happened, because if you're gonna call the ambulance, are for example $1,000 just for the ambulance to come. All right, that you will need to pay out of your pocket. So make sure to have always the insurance. All right. What else I wanted to tell you? Not only that, because guess what? Basically, what is happening is that in order to change this panel, I went to the mechanical shop, and the mechanical shop said, "Oh, I have to order this all of this side of the panel from Japan, because it's Toyota, and actually you will need to drop the car for 2 weeks in our establishment." And so for 2 weeks eventually you will not be working, you will not be able to use the car, and so on. And when I said this to the TAC, who gonna be refunding me for all the inconveniences that I will be facing, she said the first week, the first 5 to 7 days, you will not get paid. All right, you will get paid from the second week. All right, and it depends then until the duration of how long they're gonna take to find the panel, to replace it, and so on. And then in order to get paid, they will be you will need to send the documentations from your company. They will be making a calculation according to them, pushing down, of course, as much as they can. And you will be eventually just paid maybe 1 week and a half, because the first week, later on, the first week that they will not be paying you. All right. So yeah, guys, it's outrageous. It's enraging, because everything here is paid per week. All right, and paying, not be able to work, and be not be even compensated for something that I didn't cause. It's unbelievable. It's just it's insane. It's insane. All right. So what actually I thought is, like, you know what? I talked with my rental car, and I said, since it's really the day of the drop off is really near, you're gonna figure it out how to solve this issue. Just to let you know, it was not my fault. The first thing that she had to do was to call the customer service of his insurance. She opened a file claim, all right. They gave her the code of the claim number, all right. And actually, with the claim number, you will just copy paste and send a WhatsApp message to your rental car, all right. And they will be just facing whatever are all the procedures with. They will be contacting with the rental car with her insurance, all right. So yeah, basically this is it, because I will not be wasting my time. Thanks God I'm feeling good, so I didn't really had major injuries or problems. My bones were crackling somehow, but honestly nothing really serious, thanks God. And yeah, basically make sure really to have an insurance for whatever it will be the occasion, unfortunately. So and the situation. So yeah, guys, just to show you how is inside this car, all right. Over here it's the back side. Here is the front one. Let me just give you another perspective. It's teeny tiny, it's super cute, I'm not gonna lie. All right, here it is. And on the back side as well, just let me just show you also here. Okay, all right. Yep, it's super cute, but the problem is that the seats, you cannot actually push it forward because unfortunately it's too teeny tiny and they don't really flip completely. Over here it's the backside storage. Just to give you an idea, just that big baggage is fitting over here, plus one or two mini backpacks that I bought in Decathlon. As you can see, that are those ones. That's it. That's exactly the maximum that space that this car can reach. All right. And yeah, it's in order to the fuel is actually the full tank. The fuel is unleaded 91, the green one in BP. And the full tank of this car will be costing you guys $70, between $65 to $70. All right. The price of per liter of the fuel, it's $1.86. Okay, which is so much more cheaper compared to Europe, that is $2 euros per liter. All right. And yeah, basically it is what it is, guys. Always be careful, because in case of damage as well, or scratches or other things and stuff, if it's your fault, they will be if it's something very small, they will be deducting the amount from your bond. If it's something that if it's your fault crashing with the car, you will be ending paying $1,000, or it depends by how heavy is the crash. Imagine the value of this car, as I saw also in the marketplace Facebook, which is where I actually rented, it's $800. All right, imagine ending up paying even more than the amount of the actual car. So yeah, guys, all of this to tell you that yeah, it is what it is. Be careful about the fines, be careful about the accidents, be careful about scratches and damages in general. Be careful as well, because even though I've been actually renting this car, you are not allowed to get out from Victoria, all right? You're not allowed to get out from Victoria. If you want to go from, for example, we are in Melbourne right now, nearby the airport in general. I'm rolling all the time in Melbourne area. If you want to go from Melbourne to Sydney, which is literally just 8 hours, you're not allowed to do by car, all right? If you want to go to Adelaide or some stuff like that, you cannot. I'm always and you're gonna say, but it's too tiny. Not really, because I'm doing Uber Eats and I'm rolling with the car on and on all the time. So yeah, basically I'm rolling literally like 10 hours per day, almost every day. So literally if I'm rolling almost every day 10 hours, of course can roll until Sydney for 8 hours, no? But yeah, unfortunately it's not possible. Here inside this car, there's a box with the SIM card on it, and remotely the rental car can switch it off or turn it on anytime he wants. Even though this is supposed to be legal, but he did it already. Yeah, what else? Another thing is that this car had problems in the past, literally like 2-3 times. What actually happened is that the battery inside, the electrical battery that is literally placed over here, all right, stopped working, because this car it's 2001 or 2005 age. It has more or less 20 years or plus. Maybe I told you already also previously. But the point is that it was since it was not a damage caused by me, I've been calling the RACV, which is the car assistance whenever the car breaks, all right? They will come. Usually they are yellow cars of the assistance, and they will come and they will be trying to check what's the problem. And at that time they had to replace the battery, the electrical battery, and it was at its cost, not at my cost, because he knows very well that the battery that was inside was literally oxidated, all right? He didn't care to change it. Unfortunately, I'm not really feeling good with this rental car, because he tried really to. The service was really bad and wrong, and I'm not really happy. Even though the price was pretty good, because $150. Sometimes you can just work one day on Uber Eats and you can just pay the full week of the car, all right, or the full week of the bedroom rental as well. Whenever you're gonna find some houses that, for example, they are actually making sharing houses, because there is an economical housing crisis over here in Australia, whole Australia, even though they are costing millions. Basically with the wage over here, you can just work one day in order to pay for the full week, but also the cost of the things and stuff match to the wage and the taxes that you will need to pay. Honestly, because also for my rent I'm paying $220 per week. So plus 150 plus the fuel plus the food, of course, that I have to pay and everything. I don't know how really convenient it is to be here in Australia, honestly, because over here as well, the culture of the food is not that good, because it's all about hamburgers, fish and chips and other things and stuff like that, and I'm suffering because of the food. And it's pretty boring sometimes. It's really pretty boring, and at the same time the criminality it's rising so much. Here they have the culture of using machetes to attack people, either in the malls, either in the broad daylight streets. Many even underage people teenagers and people like that really are used to steal cars as well. Or thieves are literally jumping inside houses and trying to steal inside the houses. So as you can see, the houses over here, most of them, they have the cameras, very high sophisticated cameras, in order to protect their safety. Sometimes the police can do properly his job, but sometimes no, because they are risking all the time as well. Yeah, so also Australians are not really happy to welcome foreigners. Even though all Australia is big like Europe, but only the amount of all the people throughout Australia is only 25 million people. The kangaroos are 52 million kangaroos, so they doubled literally the amount of the people that are living over here. Imagine. So yeah, guys. Also, I had some burnout because also working as Uber Eats, you are really treated like a slave from literally everybody. And yeah, somehow the most amazing thing was just to do this kind of experience and have the base in Australia to be able to travel all over Asia. All right. I've been able to go to Philippines, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, and with the cost of a fraction of the price, because from here the low cost Scoot flights, Jetstar, and other low cost flights as well. We're really having and proposing a very cheap price. So I was really happy. What about that? I've been able to go to Sydney as well. Went to Queensland, exactly in Proserpine, where there's the famous white beach. And yeah, basically it's really nice, but after a while it's kind of boring, honestly. So yeah, basically also the culture of going on and on, being staffed every weekend in the mall and grinding all the days at work and everything, and just think about buying a big house, big car, and this and that, show off. I mean, it's there's nothing that much that you can do over here unless than this. So after you're gonna be achieving everything, what else, right? So yeah, plus the Australian in general, it's very like acting snob and fancy. Not all of them, thanks God, but the majority. So yeah, as long as you will be talking with another strange weirdo accent, they will be asking what your accent, where your accent comes from, which is something that actually I never heard someone asking me something like that. So honestly, it was like, excuse me? The phrase usually was supposed to be which country you come from, right? And now here it's the opposite, the other way around. So it's kind of weirdo and tricky at the same time. Apart from the fact that I took really months to understand their accent, because I really love so much more the American accent. But yeah, guys, on top of that, I truly suggest you this experience. You have to figure it out on your own, and you have to be experience over here what's happening in the other side of the world. Many people, they fall in love, many others, they are happy to go, like me. So yeah, this was the video of considerations and the rental car. For whatever are your questions, just drop the comment right down below, and see you in the next rental video or in the next adventure. Bye.